What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Rad Up All Night. It is a Saturday night. It is late, and I am back with you guys here tonight. It's been a fun week, guys. I've been on here quite a bit. It's more than usual, which I'm actually really excited I found time to do this week and can be on here more than usual. And finding that time to make this work, it's always a fun time hanging out. It just seems like there's always been news. There's always been something to talk about. We have some stuff to talk about tonight. Nothing crazy, so we'll kind of hit upon, some news that kind of broke, I think, today. And then we can kind of just chill out and just hang out and just ask me some questions, hang out on a nice Saturday night. If you're here with me right now on a Saturday night, I will just hang with you guys for a bit. Let's even do a giveaway or something like that. I have got a bunch of stuff over here that I'm selling. I could probably utilize something for a giveaway, but let's do this. Let's do a giveaway tonight if we get 100 likes on this stream. So I'm probably going to be on, I'm going to guess, probably about an hour. So if we can get 100 likes in an hour, I will do a giveaway of some kind. Now, here's the thing. Hit those like buttons. It's an easy way to help the channel. It helps push the channel out to more people, to the show, to kind of say, hey, there's something big going on over here. People are liking it. And it's an easy way to support the show. And guys, if you want to share it off on socials to get more people in here, then the 100 likes will be a lot easier if we have a lot more people in the house. So let's do that. Let's just do a 100 like goal. And if we do that, I'll do some kind of giveaway for you guys, probably physical media related. I can do a giveaway or two. But let's see who is in the house now, and then we'll get into some business, and then I can kind of show you some stuff I picked up. Not a lot. It's not a lot I have here. And then we'll just kind of hang out and stuff. All right, let's see who is in the house now. William Cinema's here. What's up, William? I'll go check out William Cinema. The Ring. What's up? More rad this week. It's like an 80s movie marathon. If you want to look at it that way, I will take that all day. I love that. It is a rad marathon. What's up, Gory Tiger? Salutations to you, 304 Horror. Thank you for being here. Savini Jason is so demonic. Yeah, and it's such a funny story with Savini Jason, because it kind of took a life of its own, even though it's not really anything that most people even know what the hell I'm talking about. Zahai, look at this, dude. Look at that picture right there. Getting ready for the cup, baby. Ooh, old school wrestling heel outfit. I probably should have just done that. Probably should have. Just ordered me a mystery package from eBay. No clue what it is. Man, I hope you get something good. That's a ballsy move, man. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Antonis in the house. B Maga says, hit the like button hard. What's up, Mr. Rad? Everybody else? What's up, Maga? Yeah, man, grab some popcorn, get a drink, and just hang around. Should I be drinking cucumber melon 3D energy right now? I don't know. I had a water here, but I don't know what I did with it. I must have brought it in the other room and forgot it. Chris C says, evening all. Hope you're having a great evening. And congrats to the Hangman Page new champ. I don't know anything about AEW. I can't help you. My man, Fight the Good Fight is in the house too. What's up? What up, Fachi? Fachi Cinema. Go check out the Foch man over at Fachi Cinema. Good dude. We've collabed quite a bit. What up, Simozin? Am I saying this right? Thank you for being here, dude. I don't see you in here a lot, so thank you. And if there's anybody in here that's just watching that hasn't commented yet and you're kind of new to the channel, come say what's up. Just say, hey, I'm recently subscribed to the channel, checking out your videos. I'd like to get to know the people that are watching. So if you guys interact, that's really, really cool. At least just come say what's up so I know who's out there. Very, very honored for you guys to be hanging out with me tonight. What's going on, Jim? What up, Pig the Conqueror? What up? All right, you are ready, baby? Sounds good to me. Fight the Good Fight. What's up? Twisted Trucker in the house. Thomas DeCarlo's in the house. I'm going to fly through these. Horror Orman is here. Brody, we finally made it through the entire night. Oh, you finally made it through. All right. I'm curious to see how you liked it. Okay. Sick, dude. Oh man, I saw this movie like opening night. It was It was a big one for me. I mean, I had the toys, I was all about it. I had the cards. There was cards. If you guys don't remember, that as well. I mean, this was huge for me. This was like right off the tail of Batman. So this was big. I mean, it kind of flopped, but I always kind of liked it. I always thought the practical effects were really cool on the characters. It's a weird movie, it's a very strange movie, but I have a little fondness for it. Scratch, what's cracking, man? Oh yeah, 4K. Is it Disney? I don't know. I have a Dick Tracy Blu-ray, but I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, just get it over with and hit the like, guys. I can't see the likes. I can probably pull it up on another page. Don't lie to me though. Somebody let me know if we're getting close to 100. Am I going to see Superman? Let's talk about Superman 2025. My answer is probably not. Now that's only because, for me to get to the theater is not easy. It's not that it's far, but with my life, like it's hard enough for me to get on here in my own house, let alone carve out 3 hours to go to a movie. It's hard. I have to make it like a freaking event, right? So I'm very picky when it comes to what I'm going to see in the theater, just because I know it becomes just a thing, like an event, and then getting someone to go with me and all this other shit. So it becomes a big ordeal. So I really just have to be a little bit picky with what I go see. Superman is not something I probably would want to go see in the theater. It's probably a good way to see the movie if you're a big, huge fan of it. But it's just not one of those movies that I ever go. I don't go see superhero movies. But I will say this. When I got to thinking about Superman and different things, I'm like, you know what? I'm not a big superhero guy. Like, I started to be like, when they started doing like Iron Man and then the first Avengers, and I really liked Guardians of the Galaxy when that came out. I thought that was really good. But then as it started going, I really started to fall out of it. I'm going to tell you, I know exactly when I was like, I'm done with these movies. Was on Avengers 2. When I saw that in the theater, I think it was like Age of Ultron or something. Is that what it was called? I watched that and I said, this is a CGI mess. I'm never going to watch these movies again. And I really didn't. I mean, I don't know if Guardians came after that, but I watched Guardians. I watched Deadpool. I kind of liked that. But like all the Avengers stuff, like I have never seen Ant-Man. I've never seen Doctor Strange. I've never seen like any of those movies. I saw Spider-Man. I've always liked Spider-Man movies. I'll say that. Spider-Man movies, I always liked. I always liked Batman movies. I always liked those. And I will say this, I actually like Superman movies, believe it or not. Like, so I'm definitely going to check this out when it comes out on physical media for sure. I hear it's a little bit different than what we're used to, but I do enjoy like the Christopher Reeves the Christopher Reeves Superman movie is like one of my favorite superhero movies of all time. I love that movie. I always have. I think it was basic enough, but it told a lot, and I appreciate that. I actually did like Man of Steel as well. I thought that was pretty good. Batman vs Superman, that's where I kind of fell out of that DC era when he's like, Martha, did you say Martha? That right there, like I was like, I'm out. And then I never saw Justice League. I never saw that. I've never seen any Aquamans. I've never seen any Thors. I've never seen any what the heck's the other one that people like? Black Panther. I've never seen any of that stuff. So yeah, Flash. I never saw any of that stuff. I didn't even see the one with Keaton in it. So I'm just not into those movies at all. Like I just there's nothing I find interesting or exciting about those. They're boring to me. The CGI is too heavy. I feel like I'm watching a cartoon. I don't like it. So I don't watch them. I just don't. But I will watch Superman because I do find myself liking Superman quite a bit when I start breaking down all the movies. I'm like, I don't think there was any I didn't like. I even liked the Returns one because I remember seeing that in theaters back in the day. So I'm going to definitely check it out. So I'm not going to say, oh, that's garbage. I don't know. I mean, I've heard mixed things about it. I won't see it in the theater, but I definitely will check it out. And when I do, I can give you guys my honest opinion on it. Thanks, Rondo. Appreciate that. Yeah, dude. Thank you. Adrian James. Wait a minute. You finally watched Nightmare on Elm Street 3 all the way through? I would have seemed like Freddy vs. Jason is a sequel to that because Freddy talks about kills and his ends in 3. Wow, have you never seen that, huh? That's one of the best sequels in that franchise. It's a fan favorite for sure. What up, Perry fan? Thanks for being here. Cable guy, what's going on? Maya, listen, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I was hoping that would have a quick death. Is it doing well? I don't know. Magic Hands, what's going on? Let me see. Brody's going to throw his ranking out really quick. My rankings: Freddy's Dead, Part 5, 5. Oh, so you like them all? Wow. Even the remake's getting a 5.5. Woo! You are a big Elm Street fan, my man. Snickers iced coffee. Hell yeah. D-Shaw, what's going on? Yeah, I get to 100 likes. Where we at, guys? Is that your YouTube? Man, if you have a YouTube, guys, you know what? Like, I'll spread the love, man. You guys support me, I support you. If you guys have a YouTube channel, plug it in the freaking comments. I'm not playing that game. You can plug it. Go ahead. If this is your YouTube name, go check him out, man. I appreciate you being here. But his name's Ken. What up, Ken? Thanks for being here, man. Majestic Media, what's up? And Tanis loves the remake too. Wow. Bro, the Movie Maniacs figures, yes. Actually, you know what? Now that you bring that up, I love those figures. Let me ask you guys something right now. I'm gonna be honest right now. This is gonna be honest, raw. I want you guys' answers. I want you guys to be truthful with me. Will I take your advice? I don't know yet. But I got a little dilemma and I want to talk to you guys about. And I'm gonna talk about it right here. I was gonna post it on Instagram in my stories because I was just curious. Now, this is actually the second time right now this has happened to me ever. So it's not like all the time, ever. So I recently purchased a Movie Maniacs, 2 Movie Maniacs figures from a guy on Instagram who's been like selling stuff like on his IG. And I was like, oh shit, you know what? I don't have those. Those are old. I want to get those. So I messaged him and he's like, oh yeah, like, you know, however much money. I forget how much I paid him now. I'd have to look. Maybe he was selling them for like 30 or 40 a piece or something like that. So I ended up getting them. They looked like they were in good condition. So I purchased them or whatever. And I did PayPal. He asked me to do friends and family. And I never got it. So I'm messaging the guy like, dude, what's going on? And he wouldn't respond to my messages. He'll read them, but he won't respond. Then finally I started to get pissed and I was like, dude, listen, like, I don't want to make this a thing, but like, what's going on? Like, you told me this was going to ship and I haven't heard anything. And he was like, oh, sorry, don't make this a thing. Like, it's coming, I've got a lot of orders coming in and, I'm selling a lot of stuff. And I said, all right, man, like, just let me know. Like, I'll be cool with everything. Like, just keep me posted. I just need to know. It's fine. So he's like, all right, no problem. He's like, I'll ship it out Monday. And like, that was 3 weeks ago. So literally I ordered this thing. I paid for this like at the beginning of like sometime maybe early May. So at this point, I have a feeling it's not coming. And like, I've gone back and forth with this guy a couple times and he's like, dude, I promise I'll post it out tomorrow. Finally, I sent him a message the other day and I wrote, dude, give me a refund. And then I have not heard back from him. And it's at a point where it's like, he's got a pretty big following on Instagram. I don't know. Instagram's tricky, man, because you can like buy subs and shit. I think you can do the same thing on YouTube too, perhaps. So like you have to kind of look and see, like, do the sub count match the views? Or the sub count match the likes, right? Like, obviously there's always going to be skews, right? Like, I'm not getting 12,000 views per video, right? So it's skewed, right? But it has to be consistently skewed, I guess. But when someone's got like 100,000 followers, but they're getting like 150 likes per picture, that doesn't seem right. It seems a little skewed to me. Same thing where if you've got 100,000 YouTube subscribers, but you're getting 1,000 or less views per video, it doesn't really add up, right? Something's wonky there. It's either you had something go completely viral and then no one ever came back and watched your stuff again, or there was some kind of paying for subscriber type shit. Which I think at the end of the day, that will probably go back and bite you in the ass at some point. Might not now, but I think at the end of the day, it might come back and bite some people on the ass. But I'm curious, like, do I publicly call this guy out? I don't like that game. I don't like to do that shit. But it's at a point where it's like, listen, if this guy just screwed me over, he's probably screwing a lot of people over because he's still selling shit on his page every day. So I'm like, he's not being honest with me, obviously. But it's at a point now where it's like, I gave him the benefit of the doubt like 3 times already. And now I'm at a point where it's like, I'm not getting this shit. And he's obviously not going to refund me. So I'm like, do I just like out this guy publicly? And I don't want to be a dick, but it's like, I don't like people messing with me. Like it's not going to happen. So, and I had this actually happen before a couple of years ago, dude. I bought, so there's a dude online. I don't know what his name is, Grizzly something. And he had an Etsy store and he was selling like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles props. And I bought a canister of ooze from him and it was like 100 and it glowed and all the shit. It was like 175, 180 bucks. And then all of a sudden he's like, yeah, dude, I'll get it to you. I'm just got to, I'm working on my last batch of orders. I'll get it to you. I'm like, yeah, no problem. Take your time. All right. I'll be there by this date. That date came and went. I went, his Etsy store was shut down. I ended up finding him 6 months later on Instagram, still selling shit, still posting stuff for sale. Messaged him like, what's going on? And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. They shut my Etsy store down and you're going to get your stuff. And, as a convenience, man, I'm making a lot of stuff. Like choose one of these other props that I'm making and I'll send it with your thing, like on me for your troubles or whatever. I was like, all right, cool. Give me that one. He's like, all right, cool. Thanks. Dude, that was a year ago. Never heard from the guy again. I've messaged him multiple times since. Never responded. Never got my item. That was almost $200 of an item. So this is 2 times now that this has happened to me on Etsy and Instagram or whatever. And the problem is the Etsy would have helped me, but he shut the store's gone. So I never had a chance I didn't do anything. I just fucking took it. I friggin' ate it. I didn't call him out. I didn't do shit. But it's like at a point now where it's like, I'm so tired of people just thinking they can bullshit people and there's no repercussions from it. Now, I don't know. I don't want to have to do that, but I'm just tired. Like if people aren't going to do that shit, like not to me, but not to anybody else. And I mean, at least maybe I feel like I've got some kind of voice that maybe people will go over there and like force this guy to just start refunding me and whoever else he's screwed over. Now, again, I would not normally do this, but it's like, man, like I've given this guy the benefit of the doubt. He's at a point now where he's not even responding and he's reading my shit. And I've screenshotted our whole conversation. So it's not like he can start deleting shit and say he didn't know or whatever. Like it's all there. So I don't know. What do you guys think? And if it comes down to like, fuck it, like go troll his page. I don't care, dude, at this point. I really don't. It doesn't even matter to me. But it's just one of those things where it's like, if he's doing it to me, he's probably doing it to other people too. But you guys let me know. I'll get down to the bottom here and see what you guys say. I don't want to do this. I didn't do it to the last guy, but it's at a point now where I'm just tired. Like I'm tired of this because you can sell so easy on Instagram and you're supposed to trust each other and we're all supposed to be part of a similar community. And it's like, seriously, it's ridiculous. But yeah, sorry. I needed you guys. I need advice because again, I don't want to be that guy, but at the same time, it's like this dude deserves to get his shit messed with at this point because he's screwing people over. He screwed me over. Again, if he couldn't do it, he should have just said, "Hey man, I'm sorry." Like, I'm just not going to be able to get to it. I'm too busy. Like, I'll refund you. Maybe we'll deal with this another time. Whatever. Like, that could have been something he said, but like, don't say it's coming. It's coming Monday. And that was over a month ago. And not even message me like, hey, here's the status. Anyway, I'm going to skip to the bottom. 80s Made, what's up, dude? Go check him out for sure. I know he's got a channel. I watch his channel. Let me see. Sin City was pretty cool. Sin City was pretty cool. Totally the same way. I've been burnt down to superheroes for a long time. Yeah, Batman's, I mean, like 89 Returns, like even the Schumacher ones, like I like those still. Batman Begins, I like all that stuff. I'll be honest, the last one with the Batman, I couldn't get through it. I was bored to tears. I never finished it. So I will say I wasn't really a fan of that one. Punisher films. I liked the old 80s one. I actually think I have it right here. Okay, I got two here. I got this one. I like this one a lot. The Lundgren one. That one's a cool one. I thought this was pretty good. I know the other one people really liked. It was a lot more violent. I thought that was okay. I'm not interested in that. I will see it maybe when it comes out on digital or physical or something. I didn't get Way of the Gun. I have Way of the Gun right here on DVD. I didn't upgrade it. Honestly, I haven't watched Way of the Gun since probably when it came out on DVD. So I would probably have to rewatch that one to see if I still like it as much as I did before. Dude, it's not good. It's not good. But again, everybody, it's not good for me. Everybody's different. I think it's a terrible movie, in general. But again, everybody's different. I like fucking stupid shit too. I'm going to be talking about something stupid and silly on Monday on this channel. So you guys some people might be like, that movie's terrible. Sorry, I'm way behind. But guys, we have a lot of people in here right now. We have about 100 people. So make sure you're hitting that like. If we get 100 likes tonight within the hour, I will do a giveaway. Let me see. You know what? I've used friends and family a lot, and I've never really had issues. I just do it out of respect because I know they'll ding you with money. But I thought we were all cool here. So yeah, I mean, I know now. Unfortunately, when I buy something and someone's like, "Hey, can you do friends and family?" I'm gonna have to say no. Like, I'm just gonna have to say no. I can't. And I know why they do it, because again, they don't want to pay the fees. And I respected that, like, I'm like, listen, I'm not paying fees either on eBay. So this is helping me. Right. So I know now. And it's not movies. It's actually 2 NECA figures. It was through PayPal. But it was friends and family. That's the only problem. Maybe. I wish I could. I mean, that's the thing. I wish I could get my money back. I'm not sure. I've never tried to get back money that was sent to a friend and family. I've never done that. So, I mean, I haven't even tried it, to be quite honest with you. I just thought I was screwed at that point. You're right. It's ridiculous. And the thing is too, is this guy has a pretty big channel, and like a Instagram page, and he's posting so much like 80s shit, toys, figures, and everything he's doing is like sale. This is on sale, claim, da 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 da. So it's almost looks like he's either hacked someone's account and he's like pretending to sell all their pictures. Like, that could be like, honestly, like if someone created an account, right, and they just took all my pictures, and like I just held up a picture of Sinners, right? I just held that up. Speaking of that, I didn't bring it to the table. I held up a picture of Sinners yesterday. That person could easily take that picture, put it on their page, and put Sinners $20 shipped. That's kind of what almost seems like this dude might be doing. but he had like, I think like over 100,000 followers on that page. But, he's getting like 100 to 200 likes per picture. So, I mean, it doesn't really match up to me. But I mean, I'm at that point. It's like, I don't want to do that, but it's so ridiculous. I mean, agree. Like, but the thing is, I wish I knew. Like, I've been checking under the comments of his pictures and seeing if anybody says anything like, "Hey, man, where's my item?" But like, he could delete those, right? So I'm just trying to look out there to see if there's other people that have like had issues too. Yeah, and it was supposed to be here way long ago. In your mom's basement. What's up? Dude, you're not someone leaving negative feedback 1 week after you ordered. At this point, he's still selling things and possibly skimming. Yeah, 100%. Now, here's another thing he said to me, which I was like, this guy's gotta be kidding me, right? Here's another thing I hate, by the way, pet peeve of mine is like this. How do I word this? Pet peeve is like when someone tries to kind of like big league you, kind of like the way that they speak. They'll try to big league you, like in like I'm an idiot or something. Like for instance, I said to him, like, dude, like I think I messaged him and I'm like, listen, man, I've sent you like 5 messages and you haven't responded. I see you read them. So, if you don't respond to this, like I don't want to have to like make this a bigger deal right now. And then he responds to me and he goes, "Oh, sorry, dude, your messages, I have 100,000 people messaging me." So basically what he did was he took like his Instagram follower number and said, "I'm sorry, I didn't get to it right away. I have 100,000 people messaging me." Like, as to say, like, every person that subscribed to him right now is following him, is like messaging him about his items that he's selling, right? And I'm looking at that, I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. Like, you think that I think you've got 100,000 DMs right now and you're just getting to mine? Like that, like, give me a break. I hate that shit. Like, I'm not stupid. It's not 100,000 people DMing you right now. Like, don't be an idiot. Like that kind of stuff. Like, I knew when he said, I was like, who is this freaking guy? Like, he doesn't impress me. I'm not impressed by that. I'm not impressed when people tell me about their numbers. I don't care. What I'm impressed with is that you guys are here right now. That's what I'm impressed with. Anything else doesn't really matter. But yeah, like shit like that, it's just like drives me fucking nuts. Hold on. Oh my god. So you guys are saying call him out, huh? Okay. What's his name? Do you want to go bust on him right now? All right, hold on. I can't believe I'm doing this right now. What up, Retro? Oh my god. I paid him on friends and family PayPal. I'm pretty positive. I'm almost positive it was friends and family. What's up, Mikara? Thanks for being here, man. You guys are saying call his name, call him out. What up, Bragster? I you know what? You're right. Like, I hate this shit, dude. It's a freaking community, man. You're gonna sell shit all day, every day, and you're not gonna send items. Like, I love those movies, man. I love those ones. Very, very cool. I love them. I've got them both from Kino. Sorry, I'm just kind of scrolling through. Yeah, I love nesting. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Keeping it real over here. All right, you know what, Max? I'm gonna take this advice because I don't like to be that guy, but I'm gonna say it, and I'll say, and what I'll do is I'll use my numbers 12.5 thousand people are gonna post comments on your Instagram if you don't send me my shit. That's what I'll say to him. Oh my god. Jimmy, what's up? Nah, I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard anything, unfortunately. Um, wow, wow, wee wah. Hell yeah. I need if anybody has the blank figure that they want to just send my way, I'll take. I've been wanting that damn thing since I was a kid. Um, I just talked about bloody murder films on I did 2 videos where I brought those up. I did one about Friday the 13th movies that are like Friday the 13th but aren't Friday the 13th. And then I did one when I talked about summer camp slashers. So yeah, I just talked about those movies twice recently on some videos. Um they're interesting, man. The cover art is cooler than the movie, put it that way. But I think they just like the character. Like I think they thought they'd come up with a cool character name. It's like instead of Jason Voorhees, it's like Trevor Morehouse. And they keep saying it throughout the movie, like they like thought of that name, like, dude, that's like the sickest name ever. Um, I think it's definitely bot followers. Oh my god, now you guys want his thing. How about this? I'm gonna give him one more. What's up, Jeff? I'm gonna give him one more chance to make it right, either through a refund or send me my shit. I'm gonna message him, and I'm gonna. Here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say, what's the date today, guys? Hold on. Dude, seriously? Come on. That means a lot, man. Cyberbullying. You guys are dicks. Here's the thing, I'm really a nice guy. It's just I don't put up with people's bullshit. But I've never had to do this before, but a part of me is like, dude, don't fuck with me. Seriously. Hold on. Here, okay, here's East Side Motel. You guys gonna shit in a box and mail it to him. I'm cool with that. Let me see. Okay. The Reanimator box. Yeah, man. I have I did a video on it. You guys can check it out. Just go to my videos and type in Reanimator. I did the history of physical media, and then I did a full showcase and unboxing of the new edition on it. Let me see. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. What's the date today? Today is the 10th, 11th. Today's the 11th. What's the date? Tell me the date. I'm totally lost. Well, we just get into a new day. So let's say that, okay, the 12th, 13th. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say this. I'm going to send him a message tonight. I'm going to say, I need you to make this right by July 15th by sundown. I'm going to say that by sundown. Or I'm going to publicly call you out and the Rad Army will come and just spam all over your posts. How's that? Then I'll tell you who it is. So I'll give him till sundown on the 15th to make it right. Then next time I come in here, you guys ask me the update and then I'll tell you what his name is and you guys go have your fun because it's ridiculous. I don't like it, but I'm not going to get freaking toyed with and scammed. It's just not going to happen. Doesn't by sundown sound cool? Like it kind of sounds like I'm really serious. Yes, like the Wild West. 100%. That's the key. By sundown is when you say that. When you say by sundown, people know you're fucking serious. So no, it wasn't movies, man. It was NECA old NECA figures. It was a Michael Myers and I don't remember who else. Maybe the Blair Witch or something. I forget now. by sundown. Yeah. So let's while I'm here, let's do this first. I'm just gonna show you some shit I got. Okay, so I got Sinners. I didn't bring it to the table. Now I actually ordered Sinners, the Steelbook. I pre-ordered it from Walmart like months ago, but it hasn't shipped. It hasn't moved. So I got nervous. So I was like, fuck, I'm just gonna buy it. So I went and got it. Sinners on 4K at Walmart, just the slipcover one. So I mean, I may have the Steelbook coming. Now, what I'm gonna do with it, I don't know. I know it's kind of sold out everywhere, so maybe I'll just sell it. I don't know. But maybe I'll keep it. Sinners right now is my favorite movie of the year. I'll call him Chicken, like Marty McFly. Dude, that's why I wanted it. That's why I wanted it. I've always been so fascinated with that figure because I remember seeing it at KB Toys when I was a kid, or not a kid, but I was like a teenager, and being like, "What the hell? Like, how is there a Blair Witch figure? We never saw the damn thing." So it's one of those things that I'm like, I need to have this because it's such an anomaly that I'm like, I want to have this. To be honest, I don't know, man. Sinners is fucking awesome. Like, it's great. I thought the beginning, like, it feels like two movies, right? Like the same thing as Dawn, From Dusk Till Dawn. Like, I was very hooked into that beginning segment. It felt very like a Tarantino movie. It really did. I thought the dialogue was great. The story was great. The songs were great. The characters were great. Score was great. I really liked it. And then when it made that shift, I wasn't expecting that because I went into it pretty blind. I didn't even want to see this movie. Like, when I saw the images and stuff online, I was like, that doesn't seem like something I would care for. You know, and then all of a sudden when people were like, it's a horror movie, I was like, what? So then I went in, and when they made that shift, I was like, wow, like, this was awesome. Like, this is one of those ones that I just wasn't expecting. And I appreciate that. I like when I'm tricked. I like when something isn't what it seems. I like that they took a chance on that. So I really like Sinners. Now, do I like it better than From Dusk Till Dawn? I don't know. Let me see how Sinners feels after a second watch, because I haven't rewatched it yet, and let you know that. But I do think it was really well done, and as of right now, it is my favorite movie of 2025. So if I get the Steelbook, maybe I'll be like, "Oh, cool! I got both editions because I love the movie." Or honestly, if that Steelbook's selling for big money online and it ends up coming, I'll just sell it. Maybe it'll pay for the other one that I got, but yeah, I mean, I thought that the 4K slip or whatever looked fine. It looked good. The image looked good. I'm assuming Sinners might get a big box or some like cool edition later down the road. But yeah, I pre-ordered it, but it's still sitting in Amazon. It's still sitting on Walmart's site, and it hasn't moved yet. So I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, you guys are still talking about that, huh? Chris, I don't know your style, and this is the problem too. Someone reached out to me the other day and asked me about what was it? They said, "Oh, do you like this movie?" And I said, "Yeah." And they said, "Oh, Iced. Do you like Iced? Do you recommend it?" And I said, "Well, here's the thing. Like, I like Iced because I like cheesy 80s slashers. It's hard for me to recommend Iced to anybody, right? Like, because I can see people be like, this is garbage, number one. Number two, the Blu-ray looks like shit anyways. It looks like a VHS. So it's like, it's hard for me to say, oh yeah, check it out. I liked it. I know people that didn't like Sinners that I thought would. There's a lot of movies that other people tell me are amazing that I was like, I don't like that. Or I watched it and I was like, it wasn't really that good. Why are you telling me to watch this? So everybody's different. You bastard, you did? I kept seeing that it was in like a dump bin over there. You grabbed it? You don't have two, do you? I think you're right. I think you're right. He's probably getting away with it every day. He's posting new items and people are buying them. He just posted and again, maybe he's selling this shit. I'm not seeing comments of anybody concerned. I've looked. I think he was selling like a Super Mario 1 Nintendo game in box or some shit. So I mean, he had some good stuff. At least it seems like he is. If that's him, I don't know. Well, that's the problem, right? Like, it's hard for me to recommend things. Like, um well, guys, if you're not following the Anchor Bay Archives on Instagram, follow them. Be part of the community. You guys can be featured on that page. Check out the podcast where all podcasts are. You can follow Anchor Bay Archives. Leave us a review. Really will help the thing out. I'm going to tell you something crazy because the reason I'm talking about this right now is because you just mentioned the sleepaway camp set, which we are doing a video on in August, talking about the real truth behind that set. We all know some truth behind that set, but we're going to get the real truth behind that set with people who were there, that worked on it, that got the memo to take it away, all that stuff. So that's coming in August on the podcast. So you guys can watch the podcast. If you're a member of my channel, you can watch the full podcast video. You can listen to the podcast for free on all audio platforms. And then me and Dead Pit are going to just take clips or little segments from the podcast and make short videos that you guys can watch on our YouTube channel. So there's all stuff going on with that. But listen to this. This month, June, right? We put out 2 episodes in June. We got an email. We got an email in June and it said, "Congratulations, your podcast was ranked number 1 for physical media movie reviews in June in Denmark." Dude, Denmark, baby. For some reason, I'm big in Denmark. I don't know why. Don't know. Don't know why. If anybody's from Denmark watching this show, come say hi. Because I thought it was the most random email ever. Wes was like laughing his ass off. He goes, dude, the podcast is taking off huge in Denmark. I don't know, but I guess it's something. The ball's rolling, I guess, right? But guys, go definitely. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, like that song's big in Japan. So if for whatever reason I have to go to Denmark, there might be like people waiting for me at the airport with like taking pictures and stuff. But I don't have to go to Denmark. But I'm just saying, in case I did, maybe that's what would happen. I'd come back here, just be like regular guy going to work every day. I go to Denmark and I'm treated like a celebrity. I don't know. Oh my God. But I thought it was a funny email, by the way. And guys, there's like 125 people in here. So hit that like button because if I get 100 likes before I end this show, I'll do a giveaway. But you know what's funny? It did actually say underneath like it said, I think it said like number 3 in Norway or something like that. Norway was in there somewhere. But anyway, go check out the podcast on audio platforms. Follow us if you listen to podcasts. We have 2 episodes out right now, and we have a 3rd one that's going to be dropping next week. And then we have, like I said, you're going to get a big sleepaway camp one, a big one in August. And then I think we have 1 more before that. So we'll probably do about 2 a month, maybe 1 or 2 a month that you guys will get. And then we'll create little videos and stuff out of the big podcast. We've got interviews lined up with people that you guys are going to want to hear. But yeah, it should be cool. And then once the ball gets rolling, guys, we're going to be looking for some Anchor Bay collectors to join us for some talk. So it's fun. We got a lot of cool ideas. It's been fun to do. Go back in time. I've been buying shit. Speaking of that, here, you want to see what I just got? This is for an upcoming show. Now I have this because if you guys don't know, I already did a video on these. And I said, is anybody still left? And I showed mine. Bro. Oh, baby. I just got a sealed Evil Dead in box, not cracked, Book of the Dead 2. So I told you I'm buying more old shit now than I am new stuff. So I mean, I'm on the hunt to get part 1 in the box, and then I'm going to have my boys at Katana Collectibles get me a custom cover for that case so I can try to keep it preserved as possible. My goal is to try to keep these preserved. Mine are doing good. They've been on a shelf displayed for like 15 years. They're doing good, but there are little cracks in them. I can see them cracking. There's a little foam piece in one little spot. But they're doing good for being on a shelf for 15 years when most people's are destroyed. So my goal is to find 2 in box that are in good condition, that have no cracks. Try to get some cases to put over them and hopefully preserve the damn things. But yeah, that's I'm not ripping the box midnight. Matty Ice in the house, make DVDs rad again. Thanks, bro. So that was another thing I got. I did get Ghoulies Go to College. I will be doing a video on this that'll drop on Monday. So keep your eyes open if you guys are thinking about picking this one up. I'm going to talk about this edition. I'm also going to talk about this thing's history in physical media, which is it's not much. It's not much about this movie. This is really, I think, at least here in the States, this is the first time this has had a standalone edition on disc, as far as I know, which I'll talk about a little bit. Let me see. You know what else I got? I haven't dove into this yet. Shoestring Slashers from TerraVision. I finally got it in. I've been waiting a while for this. Wait, the smell? Oh yeah, nice and latexy. Shoestring Slashers. So I got that in. MVD Rewind is still going to release movies. Yeah. I'm trying to think what the next one is they're doing. There is one coming out. Yeah. Rambo Raff. Yeah. He almost ripped up that expensive rad lenticular. I almost died, man. Yeah, so here's the thing with Katana. It can get kind of messy on the site because what happens is they have a thing where, like, if you get something, you can put in the dimensions for it. Sometimes the pictures won't match what it is. You got to just be mindful. Like, if you're going to get VSUs, just keep in mind they're all the same. So if you don't find Congo, but you find Roadhouse, it's the same thing. There are a lot of options too. You can get glue. You can get glueless, you can get locks, you can get no locks. I personally like the glue ones, but I know a lot of people don't because they've said they've undone. Mine haven't. But I have tried the glueless ones. I think they're pretty cool, but it's just a lot of folding and stuff you got to do when you get them, if you don't mind that. But I always get the little lock tabs. I find that helps them stay shut. If you don't get the lock tabs, I think sometimes the cover pops off. So keep that in mind. My man Ela, what's up? Oh, I can't wait for that. All right, let's I'll show the comments on here because I shouldn't have any issues with that movie. It's Godzilla versus Gigan, so I shouldn't have any issues with it. But if I do this, then it kind of blocks it because I had some stuff playing on there the other day that people called me out on. Wait, what? I have Congo in a protector right now, a Katana one. I've got Congo in a protector right now. I'm looking at it. I've got all the VSUs in there. Brody, thanks for being here, man. Take care, dude. 23 likes left. All right, let me see what I got that we can do a little thing on here. Let's see. What can I do? Let's see. Let's see. All right, I'll do two. I'll do two if I get there. Now, would you guys rather have a DVDs or Blu-rays? What would you rather have? All right, how about this? I'll do 2 winners, okay, once I get there, and I'm gonna get you, and you can choose one of these items, okay? But let's get to 100 first. All right. Okay, I'll see. I got 4 things here. I'll let the winners choose one. All right, here. So check this out. So guys, I don't think this is worldwide or anything or US, but my mall sucks. Like my mall that I grew up with is like dying a slow death right now. It's been like that for the last couple of years. But they still had Newberry Comics and FYE, so I was super excited. I hopped over there today to check something out. Mayan, what's up, kid? I see you in here. And Newberry Comics is closed. It's gone. I'm like, what the hell? FYE going out of business. So I went in there and everything was like 50% off. So I was like, holy shit. So unfortunately, I didn't need anything like physical media wise. I was like, damn, I like have everything here. But they did have some NECA figures, some new ones. And I was like, damn. So I got these for 50% off. Now check this out. I wanted this, and it was like I was like contemplating. I'm like, it's expensive though. I don't know, Ring. I don't have any FYEs around me except for this one, so that's the only one I know. So this is the only FYE I have here. So when this goes, it's game over for FYE around my area. So I don't know. Same thing with Newberry Comics. Like there's one they said it said store closed, but there's one at at another mall like X amount of miles away or whatever. What up, JC? I didn't get it, but I'm going to get it. It sucks that I have to. I wish they just sold the documentary by itself, but I need it, so I will probably just get it. Man, agree. Like that was Suncoast at one point. Like that was Suncoast to turn to FYE, and now it's closing. Oh, you're gonna give it a whirl. So, what up, summertime? You missed a hell of a chat earlier. So go hit it up later when you're done. When we're done. Okay. So look what I got. 50% off, guys. Do you want to party? How sick! This is like brand new. This like just came out. So I had to snag this sucker. Look at this. Pretty sick, huh? I mean, that's a badass NECA right there. And then I got this, dude. Look at this. Sorry for the ring light. Sick. What? You're gone in 60 seconds. Blu-ray died on you? Telling you, dude, these Blu-rays, you got to watch out for those. People's talking about DVDs with the rot. The Blu-rays are the ones you got to watch out for. I've had a couple. My House of a Thousand Corpses Blu-ray didn't work anymore. But yeah, like score, dude. 50% off. So that was pretty sick. They were like $40, I think, a piece. I think. I don't know what they went for. I think they were like maybe a little less. I think they were like $69.99 or something like that, or $70. Regular price. I don't know what they go for like before. Like I didn't check on websites, so I was like, I think they were $40 a piece at the end of the day. Yeah, dude, gone. It sucks. It sucks. What up, dude? Yeah, 100%. So yeah, guys, I mean, I can't go check your FYEs. I think it might just be my mall because the mall is dying a slow death. But to get these for 50% off, was a huge score because, like I said, they're brand new. They just came out. Those are probably like $70, $80 figures. So definitely cool and happy that I was able to score those. Dirty Work sold out just now. Wow. Well, it's fine. You don't need that friggin' case anyways. Just get the standard. That thing was terrible. That slipcover. Ugh. I know, but I never store my stuff in anything but like room temp. Nice picture, dude. Yeah, man. JC Hara, love the chat, love the channel, love the Anchor Bay archives. Gonna run. Awesome, man. Hey, thank you so much, especially for checking out the podcast. Appreciate that. Like I said, it's going really well so far. So thank you. Wow. Grab Night Beast. It's a fun ass movie. If you guys haven't seen it, it's hokey, but it's fun as shit. Ring says, seems like they're closing in the Northeast than elsewhere, not closing location. I was actually kind of, I mean, as cool as it is that I got these, I was kind of bummed because that's just, another, nostalgic place that I spent a lot of time at growing up that is now just gone. I don't think we had any Sam Goodies around me. I don't ever, I know the name, but I don't ever recall going to any of those stores. But here's another one I got. Now, guys, somebody, somebody in messaged me, and I apologize right now who, if I don't remember who messaged me about it. I get a lot of DMs, guys, like with people about questions or, information or did you see this? And I try to get to everybody. I mostly always get to everybody. Somebody sent me this and said, hey man, I heard you talking about this on your channel and I found the DVD. It's out there. And I said, oh shit, I've never found this on physical media. I appreciate that. And they said to me, they said, I don't know the quality. so good luck. And I said, hey, I don't care. I said, I'm doing a video anyway that I need this. And I've been kind of holding off on doing the video because I was trying to find this. And I didn't even realize it had a physical media release. But it's Satan. Who messaged me about this? If you're not live right now, just put it in the comments after the show if you're watching the replay. And thank you. I have not had a chance to put this in, but it's a legit release. It's not a bootleg. As far as it looks good, I don't know. I'm not gonna throw numbers out there. as I just got done saying how I hate that shit. I just said a lot. I'm very good with my my words. Just like I don't speak in absolutes. Even though people think I do. I never said this is the Elm Street artwork. I said, is this the Elm Street artwork? Mike, thanks for the super chat, man. I hate how expensive lines give in 4K. Dude, agree. You're right. They are. I just did an order the other day and it was like, I had frailty and I was like, I can't do it. Like, I'll get it maybe eventually. If it sells out, oh well, I'll go spend $6 on the Blu-ray. I have the movie on DVD. It just was getting too expensive. So you're right. I had like 4 movies in my cart. I had to put one away. I was like, I can't spend this right now. 100%. I agree. It's a little bit pricey. And the shipping sucks. It's like $10, but I think it's like, if you get over 100, maybe it's free. I don't remember. That sounds like me, man. Sounds like me. But let's I'm gonna give my boy Mike a little super chat. Let's do the stuff. How's that? You want to do the stuff? Where is it? Okay, here we go.
You know why they call me Mo?
No, what?
Because every time people give me money, I always want more.
All right. Oh my god. All right, so nobody in here is the one who told me about this edition, but thank you. And I got sent this to check out. I've never seen it. Jacob. Anybody know anything about Jacob? Jacob came out when the hell did this come out? This came out in 2012. Jacob. Haven't seen it. Haven't watched it yet, but I got sent to check it out. Let's see. Okay. And the last thing I got is I'm a sucker for these. And to be honest, after I got it, I go, where am I going to put this? This was silly. So Fright Rags was having a Reanimator sale, and I love Reanimator, but they freaking got me with this damn thing. With this big box VHS mock-up, and inside here is the shirt. So yeah, this is like literally one of my favorite VHS covers. And I sold it back in the day when I purged all my VHS tapes. And I want it back. I want it back, man. So I saw that and I picked it up. I have a Texas Chainsaw one like this for the media home entertainment, so I snagged that one. Yeah, so I just got the Evil Dead 2. I have them both, but I just got this sealed, and I'm looking for part 1 now. So that's part 2. They did both, yeah. They actually did 3, but the Army of Darkness was overseas, and it was by a different company. Same style, though. But we are here to talk about the Jason universe and what it's doing right now, because they had a little bit of a leak or an announcement. And one of it is like they're doing the cider. They're doing the Old Orchard cider. Okay. They're doing the show. Cool. I'll check it out. So now the newest thing is that they're teaming with NECA, and also they're going to be having Jason's new mask in Spirit Halloweens this year. So you're going to be able to get that new unibrow mask at Spirit Halloween. So I guess that's okay. I'm curious to see the people that are going to pick it up. I don't think I'm going to pick it up. I don't even have anywhere to put it. But they have teamed with NECA, and they are going to be releasing I don't think it's a Comic-Con exclusive. I don't think. Maybe they're unveiling it at Comic-Con. And that is going to be the Savini Jason. The Savini Jason. That is going to be the first NECA figure coming from the Jason universe and NECA partnership. Now, I kind of think that's cool. But what's so interesting, though, too, is it's like the Savini Jason has kind of created a life of its own from the video game. Like, that video game was so much fun. It's probably the last Friday the 13th thing that I absolutely fell in love with. I hope it comes back in some form or fashion. I really do. But it's interesting that that's the route they're going. I don't know if they have access to the old movies. I don't know any of that. But I'm happy it's Savini Jason. I know they're going to put out their Jason at some point, but I don't know if I'd be interested in that. But the Savini Jason one is so out of left field and so out of the box that I'm actually kind of excited for it, to be honest. And because I was such a big fan of the game, I'm excited. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm losing the chat here. Gus, what's up? Brian, what's going on, my dude? Go check out Brian Goes Blue and Coco too. Thanks for being here, man. Sorry, I was not paying attention to the chat for a second. Dead End Cinema says people are still playing the game. Are they really? I have not played that game since they called it off. Is it even working? Man, I had so much fun with that game. I used to play that game with Pizzal, and this was before I even started YouTube. Hold on a second. I loved it. It's the last video game I actually was really into. I've tried to get back into it. I'm not a gamer. I'm just not. I would like I want to be because I feel like when I play, it kind of like relaxes me a little bit. Like I feel very chill. Like my brain just goes to the game. I'm not thinking about 1,000 things at once, and that's what I like about this too. Like I'm kind of going. I'm amped up a little bit now, but my brain is to here. Boom. It's the show. It's you guys. It's this. When I'm just sitting on the couch and I'm watching a movie or I'm watching a show, whatever it is, I have a tough time dialing straight in. Like I'm in, but then all of a sudden it's like phone's going off. I'm checking shit. I've got my laptop over here. I'm doing something for work. And then I'm editing a video over here and I'm looking at the movie. And then my brain's saying, you lazy son of a bitch, you got to do this. That's just how my brain's wired. It sucks. But when I used to play games, I actually would put the headset on. You know, I was talking to some people on there and it was just a fun time, man. Even when I was playing with myself, I really did like Until Dawn. I liked that one. Tried Evil Dead, couldn't get into it. Tried Texas Chainsaw, couldn't get into it. Tried Dead by Daylight, couldn't get into it. So I'm kind of itching. I would love a new Friday game. But I've got to get into it early because I'm not a good gamer. So like if I wait and get into it like 3 weeks after everybody, I'm doomed because I need to be there like when we're all learning together. But I really did like that game. So as much as the Jason universe thing is like a little bit wonky in my opinion, with like I don't need Jason Cider. I don't care about that. It does nothing for me. A crummy commercial? I don't need that. Savini Jason's pretty cool. It's outside the box. Okay. Now where do we go from here? Jason, the new Jason mask. You knew it was going to happen. Do I need it? No. So again, at the end of the day, I want a movie, right? I want a movie at the end of the day. The show is intriguing. We'll see where this goes. But I think Savini Jason is kind of a cool thing for NECA to take on. To me, that feels like it would have been a Comic-Con exclusive deal. But I guess they're unveiling it at Comic-Con. So it seems like it's going to be available either on their website as an exclusive or maybe you can get it at Target or something at some point. But Ragnar, what's up, man? Is this a game? Phasmophobia. I will check it out. Do you guys remember a game? So my brother is a gamer, and he used to play this game called, and I've been trying to look for it because I used to find it so fascinating when I would watch him play back in the day. I never played it. I think it was called Heavy Rain. Do you guys familiar with that at all? Oh, Jason Universe is definitely a money grab, 100%. I mean, of course it is. 100% it is. I mean, but so isn't pretty much a lot of things. But this is definitely a very straightforward money grab for sure. Do you guys remember a game? I think it was called Heavy Rain, where like this guy like loses his kid or something. Does anyone remember this game? Radmobile. Yeah, of course. Okay, Heavy Rain. Okay, so I have PS4 and I want to try to get it for PS4 because I remember it being so fascinating. And the only thing I can remember in it, and I was like, oh my God, this is so funny. I know, guys, I don't know anything about this game. Here's what I remember because when it came out, my brother was playing and I used to go to his house and I'd watch him play. There was a scene, and you guys might laugh, when he was at the mall and the mall was like packed and he lost his kid. So he's like looking for the kid like at the mall. And if you hit a button, he could say like, he would go, Jason, right? Oh my God. My brother used to like just run around and like walk up to like somebody, get right in his face. Jason, I was dying laughing. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Jason. And you'd like run around the mall. And I used to think it was like the funniest thing ever. And like, I got to get this game and try it because I think he had it for probably PS3 or something. But oh, no way. Really? Oh, yeah. I want to get on PS4. Yeah, yeah. Jason. And then you could like, if you kept saying it, he would say it different, like Jason, then Jason, Jason. I was dying laughing, man. 9 more likes, dude. 9 more likes, and I'm gonna do a giveaway. Until Dawn, I beat that. I loved it. And then I ended up getting later, Will. Ooh. Oh, yeah, it's on the PS Store. Okay, maybe I can just download it. Jason. Oh, yeah, there was like a balloon or something. Wasn't there? You were like, the kid was going after it or something. Oh, my God. I haven't seen the movie, but I want to check it out. There was another game I bought, too. I thought it was fun. This was a fun game, too, because I liked Until Dawn a lot. So I bought this other one, and I really got into it, but then I got out of it, and I haven't got back into it yet. It was like the one with, like, David Arquette, and you were at, like, a camp, like a summer camp or something. Oh, thanks, man. You sent me the link? Awesome, dude. Thank you. 3 likes. Now, what the hell am I going to do? What am I going to do for this giveaway, dude? I don't even know what I'm going to do. The heck? I don't even know what to ask here. Yeah, the quarry, man. Hell yeah. That was fun. I got to go back to it when I have time. But yeah, I was just thinking of that Heavy Rain. Hilarious. Yeah, the quarry. Yes, that's what it was. Viavision did a Book of the Dead with a dagger. And there's also an Army of Darkness one too. There is a straight up Army of Darkness. Contra was fun as hell too. That's me. That's what I used to play. I was heavy into Nintendo. Then we went to Genesis. Then I went to Sega Saturn. That was my next jump from Genesis, which was cool. It was a great system, but like there was not any games. So like after the first like year, like we would go to like Blockbuster and there was like never anything to rent. So we're like, this sucks because we've like played all these games. Then we popped to my brother bought PlayStation and I got N64. And then we just stayed with those from there. And then we got PS2 and then he got Xbox and then he got Cube. And then I had PS2, then I got Xbox 360. And then I think I might have just gotten PS4. I think that was the last, I think that's kind of how it went. It's 360 and then the PS4. And I was really only playing mostly, I was buying all these systems because I was huge into SmackDown and Raw, where I used to play with like all these kids. We used to like meet up every Wednesday and play the game. So like every time a new one would come out, I'd buy the system just for that game. And of course, you know, you had Grand Theft Auto and stuff like that were popping in. So I could never really get into much else. Like all those Halos and all those like first person shooters, like I never got into those because by the time I like put them in, people were already like masters at them. So I would start and be dead within like seconds. So I never got into that. Splinter Cells, nothing like that. Yeah, 100%. That's exactly what happened. Yeah. Let me see. SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain. Yeah. I love that one. That was the one with Brock on the front, right? Dude, we were playing SmackDown from like PlayStation 2. That was a fun one. And then I think we ran into it in 60, maybe for 360 or something like that. We got 100. We got 100 likes. Yeah, baby. You guys rock, dude. Nightmare Creatures for 64. I don't remember that one. Yeah, man. Okay, so this is funny that you say that. I do. It's right there. Okay. If you watch my history of Friday the 13th on physical media, I showcase it. But now that you bring that up, tomorrow, guys, tomorrow mid-morning, there's going to be a long show on the channel with me and Christian over from Planet CHH, and it's going to be talking about the weird, wacky box sets from our collection. The ones that are just weirdly shaped, weird designs. And we try to decide, are they genius or are they junk? So definitely want to check that one out, guys. We pick a lot of stuff from our collections, these big sets that we either are like, this was a good idea or this was a shit idea and I should have never bought it. So it's kind of a fun show. We go through all that and you're going to see that edition on that show. So very funny that you brung that up because that is going to be on the show tomorrow. So if you guys want to watch me and Christian pile through our collection and showcase some of the weirdest, wackiest box sets we have that either look really cool on the shelf or real shitty on the shelf, we kind of go through it and you guys can kind of tell us in the comments and stuff what you guys think about each one we showcase. So, yeah, definitely check that out tomorrow about mid-morning. So, all right, we've got 100 likes. I said I was going to give away 2 movies tonight. I'm going to ask a question, and it's going to probably have to do with how much you watch the channel, okay? First one, I did recently a part 1 and 2 of 2 of the biggest horror gateways of my childhood. Tell me what the 2 gateways were. What were those 2 gateways about? I had 2 videos, 2 of the biggest horror gateways that got me into the genre. 2 different videos. Tell me what the 2 objects were that I talk about in each video. First one who can tell me that gets the choice of one of these 4 movies to take home. So let me know. Clock is ticking. I did them within the last couple months. And if you watch the channel on a regular, you'll know there was 2 videos. Biggest horror gateway of my childhood. There was 2 things I talked about. 1 thing in each video. Let me know. And I will sit here patiently. Alan. Boom. Alan Mann won the first giveaway. The Fright Flicks horror cards and the Crestwood monster books. Heck yes. Alan, my man. Thank you guys. You got see some people cards, books. He was the only one that knew both. So again, like I said, there was a part 1 and a part 2. Awesome, man. Maybe I'll even be part 3 someday. Okay. Here's the 4 movies I'm giving away. You can choose one. And then you have to find me. You can either email me at born2beRad@gmail.com. But check it out in the description of this video. It's BRN2beRad. There was the Born was not available, I guess. I don't know. Or if you have Instagram, just DM me on Instagram. Okay. MG, there was a gift set of both of them together. Yes, I never had that. I would love to have it. For sure. But it's the same ones. They just repacked them. So it's nothing different, but it's cool to have them both in one set. Where's Alan? All right, Alan. So again, if you have Instagram, find me. Here's your options. You choose right now. Just leave it in the comments. Or you don't actually leave it in here so in case someone else wins, they know you picked this one. All right, you can either take Cannibal Girls, it's a Scream Factory DVD. Okay. The Blu-ray of Demolition Man. A Blu-ray of Ginger Dead Man. Or a sealed copy of Night of the Scarecrow 2 on Blu-ray. All right, one of those, pal, can be yours. You just tell me which one you want. If you have all of these, I can see what else I've got. Nah, I don't really know if I've got anything good here. They're just mostly DVDs. All right, let's see. Jason Bourne. Yeah, it is pricey. It is pricey. Yeah. All right, so I'm not going to do another giveaway until Alan tells me what he wants. Yeah, definitely check out that video if you haven't checked it out. We get real deep into it, and we have a good discussion about those movies and what makes them so weird. The name of the video is called Gateway Horror in Schools, because those books were given to schools, which is wild to think about, because it was almost like they were at one point they brought to schools for the teachers to teach the kids about that stuff. So it's very interesting backstory about those, and they're freaking pricey as hell. And I have a special guest on there, Joe Testa, who's a really, really good dude. And we go heavy into that stuff. We talk a lot about nostalgia, some more Gateway stuff we kind of bring up throughout the show. And yeah, he's got a very similar memory of these books and how they really got into the genre as well. Oh, Alan, you're not going to bounce on me, are you? I need you to know which one you want. So I can do another one. Is the Beyond cosmic horror? I could see you categorizing it there if you would like to. All right, man. You're going to take Demolition Man? Okay. Demolition Man Blu-ray is yours. So that is out. I'm going to do one more giveaway. Let me think of the question here. I've asked this one before. What are you being sarcastic, homeboy? All right, I've asked this one before, but again, I have a lot of new people on this channel before now, I'm sure. First one who can tell me the first video I ever did on Born to Be Rad, what was I talking about? Boom. Let me know. When this channel was invented, what was the first video that I ever did? First person who tells me gets choice of one of these three, and then we're done with the giveaways tonight. But there's always future stuff we can do. I like this. If you guys hit me 100 likes, we'll talk about it. Boom! William Cinema. Oh, wait. You know what? I'll have to give it to Mayanne. She said Jason. Okay, I'll take it. The real answer was I unboxed the Friday the 13th set. Yes. I'm hoping she just wrote Jason really fast because she knew the answer and she wasn't just guessing. Not macking me. Jamie Hart. Speaking of people who've been here since the beginning, how are you, kid? Okay, fine, man. William Cinema with the Friday the 13th. What would you like, buddy? Dark Knight of the Scarecrow 2 sealed Blu-ray. Ginger Dead Man on Blu-ray. Scream Factory DVD of Cannibal Girls. Tell me. It's yours. Yo, what's up, man? Go check out Brandon over at Talks from the Crypt, dude. This guy, I love this dude's channel, man. This guy is killing it. Killing it over there. I want to go check out that studio, brother. Thank you for being in here. I appreciate that. Guys, go check him out over at Talks from the Crypt. Awesome shit over there, man. I'm a little jealous of it, to be quite honest with you. Well, if you're ever in the Northeast, man, you can come check it out. I'll be doing some media, and I will be doing some stuff with Silver Scream Con coming up here in the Northeast. So I'll be there as kind of like a media head or personality, I guess, like just taking media of the show and bringing it to YouTube and Instagram and whatnot. So I don't know if you're heading up there, but it's a fun ass time. Yeah, man. Just email, message me on Instagram, dude, and just let me know your address and I'll send it to you. So thank you guys. You guys are great for getting me there. Ragnar, you know what, brother? What do you want? Everything is subjective. What are you trying to say? You don't like Ginger? You don't like Gingerdead Man? You don't like Cannibal Girls? You don't like Demolition Man? Come on. Come on. You want to meet at Deadbeats? I'm sure that's going to be possible. I'm sure that's possible. See, this is what I'm talking about, Ragnar. You come in here and you're saying horrible movies. Ring is a stand-up guy. He says, congrats to the winners. That's how we do things around here. Oh man, it's sick. It's sick. Where are you? Are you in like Vegas or something? Are you around there? Where are you? There you go, Jamie. Pimp them out. Yeah. No, you know what's funny? We did a video together. It was like me, Brandon, Christian, maybe Mel even. I don't remember. It was a long time ago and it was about cosmic horror, and literally Brandon was just basically just coming up with whatever. It's a weird subgenre of a subgenre, right? So it's like you could put Phantasm in there, right? So but he's obsessed with the cosmic game over there. Oh, you want to do a sleepaway camp box set giveaway? Listen, I'm doing the Anchor Bay Archives podcast now. I'm getting a lot of Anchor Bay shit in. If I happen to get an extra box in, because I talk to the dudes who are running Anchor Bay now and stuff, and people that were part of the company, and some of these people, guys, have boxes of old shit hanging around. So if for whatever reason, sometimes I like bug them and I'm like, dude, if you don't want to do anything with that box, like send it to me. I'll take some extras. If I get another sleepaway camp box, well, there's 4 of them. I only have 2. I need 2 more. But if I get any extras, maybe I will do a giveaway. How do you like that for everybody who's listening to the new podcast? See, dude, he doesn't like that. We don't like that. He doesn't like the negativity, bro. Well, guess what? Maybe he will, but what if I tell you Joe Bigos is going to be coming on here? Then what? Wait for that announcement. But I'm sure he'll get him to. Mike, see, this is the positivity that I like to hear right here. Yeah, dude. Vegas. Well, guess what? He might not know, or maybe he does know. I messaged this dude months ago to come on this show. So maybe. What are you gonna buy? Oh, I'm not selling the sleepaway camp. But yeah, but guys, I mean, I'm gonna be getting Anchor Bay stuff in all the time, so there might be some Anchor Bay giveaways for sure. I mean, we're always looking to do new things over here, upgrade, evolve. So just keep your eyes on the channel, man. Like I said, tomorrow mid-morning, you're gonna have a long form video with me and Christian from Planet CHH dropping on this channel, talking about weird and wacky box sets in our collection. Stuff that we think is a little out of the box. Is it genius or junk? You guys can kind of help us with that. So definitely be here back tomorrow to check that out. And also check out some of this content that I recently posted, man. I will say I've been posting a lot the last 2 weeks, and I'm proud of myself for finding the time to do it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. So make sure you guys check it out for sure. Like I said, a like is an easy way to help the channel where you don't really have to do much. So that's why I appreciate you guys hitting me to those 100 likes before the end of the show tonight. Definitely means a lot. Again, if you're really digging the Anchor Bay Archives podcast, you can find us anywhere podcasts are. Follow us, leave us a review. Again, we only are 1 month in. And again, you can watch mini videos of the podcast on the channel, on my channel, on Dead Pit's channel. And if you want to watch the full interview and not listen to it, you can join my membership on the channel. Cheap. I think it's like, what, $1.99 or something like that a month. And you get access to all the Anchor Bay Archive video form shows, like the long form stuff. But no way. Really? Oh, it was a fun movie, man. Fun movie. Check out my review. I don't spoil a damn thing, but if you guys want to get an idea of what to expect, go check out my review. I posted a couple of days ago, probably like a week ago. But guys, again, stick around the channel. I appreciate all of you guys for popping in here. Thank you guys for getting to the 100 likes. Super cool having a little goal in mind like that. Bro, you do? Send me some pictures, man. Send me some pictures of the collection. If you're not following us on Instagram, if you're not on Instagram, it's Anchor Bay Archives. I can't get Insane Clown Posse on. He might. I can't get Insane Clown Posse on. Oh man. Thank you, Midnight. Guys, thank you so much. Bro, I either sent it to your email or your Instagram. Check it. For sure. One of the two. But check two of them. I probably sent it, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago or so. So it's either Instagram or email. But yeah, man, we'll make it happen, dude. We'll make it happen for sure. But guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. Appreciate you all. I don't know, maybe I'll come back tomorrow if I'm bored or I've got nothing else to do. But definitely hit up that video for tomorrow and check it out with me and Christian. So guys, this is Garrett at Born to Be Rad. And like always, stay